Hey folks, nice to have you here. This is quite a little different video from the ones I usually do. It's just another live stream as a format, but this time I want to show you a very nice treat I bought myself for the pre-Christmas time this year. It's I don't know if it's a German tradition, but it's very common around here to have something called Advent calendar. It's basically something that has 24 little compartments that you can open, one for every day of December until Christmas. So a German tool company called Wera, which I am a huge fan of. You've probably seen tons of their tools in my live streams before. They came up with the idea to make advent calendars for grown-up men with tools in them. And they are really taking this seriously, because every year they release a new edition with unique and special tools that they only make for their advent calendars, which is why I have been getting these advent calendars every year that I could get them. I've only missed the very first one they made in 2010, but ever since then I've gotten all these advent calendars, and I've always been very happy with the tools in there. They had a great selection, they had great unique tools, and this is actually also where I got my the gloves from that I keep wearing in my streams. So these gloves were part of one of these advent calendars, and I actually mailed them and asked them what their source is, and they let me know where they were sourcing these gloves from, and I've been using them ever since. So it's really awesome. And this year the advent calendar is like even better than the years before. Like this is the presentation. It's very nice. It's a nice box, protective box. The actual calendar is in there. I'm just gonna flip it around to show you the content. It's a bit of a spoiler, I know, but yeah, these things sell for around 40 to 50 euros, which is a hell of a bargain for the tools that are included. Just to give you an impression, what's included in here is like a microbit holder, a bunch of microbits, a normal quarter inch bit holder, a couple of quarter-inch bits, a couple of nuts in metric nuts, and a nice little case included, and a nice little offset screwdriver, well, a little wrench for the nuts. So a nice little selection with a little bag to keep it all together. Awesome. For 45 bucks, that's a steal. Just to give you an impression what Wera tools normally cost, this little set of micro tools here, with just one included, of course, like this little set costs you potentially the same. It's basically the same price. It's also 45 bucks roundabout. This is what their tools usually retail for. This is what you get when you buy the advent calendar. Not even considering that some of these things in here are unique items that you can only get with this year's advent calendar, especially this microbit holder. Wera hasn't been using these normal slide-in microbits. As you can see from the other one that I was showing you earlier on, their system usually includes a locking system. This is called a half-moon bit. You can see it's a round bit, and it's got like a little half-moon shaped cutout there. And what they usually do is they have bits that will lock in. You know, I can't pull that out until I push this sleeve here and release it again. This is very nice because you really have the tool locked in there, but it's very hard to get extra bits for these and replacement bits. So it's like kind of proprietary system, even though these bits are made by some other manufacturers, but the standard, the huge availability of these bits are these micro bits here that you usually get with the hex form. So this is the first time they have been making a compatible holder for these microbits in the original Wera design. One thing that's really brilliant about their tools, especially these micro tools, which I really love, is the way they design their grip. Like you gotta hold one of these to really appreciate it, but it's just a very nice design. It's perfect. You can apply pressure to the back of the tool, and you can still use your fingers to apply something like to turn it, to twist it. And this part of the screwdriver is great to grip. It's got a great grip in there. It's double shot, so it's a soft yellow or green plastic depending on which version you get. The yellow on black is the ESD version, EPA or whatever it is. It's ESD safe, and the green one's just the vanilla standard version. So these tools are just awesome to work with, and these grips are one of the big reasons why I love them so much. So having the ability to get one of these grips and then just put in any of these generic little cheapo China bits is just amazing. It's a one-time opportunity. So I got myself 2 of these this year, and I can open one during pre-Christmas time, and I can open one now on video. So let me get started. Oops, sorry. So this is the actual advent calendar, and yeah, I'd feel a bit bad. Like, I'm not going to open these little doors now. I'm just going to pull out the actual content. I'm going to be opening the doors of my actual second calendar when the time has come. It's a sacred act. I just can't do it right now. But you can just flip this open and pull out these compartments. With the same result. So here we go. This is the little bag. Oh wow, it's even better than I anticipated. It's very neat. Okay. This is a nice holder for 1/4-inch bits, and they put in some nice long bits with little sleeves that show their size. So as with most Wera tools, like unlike this one here, they all have very nice locking in of the tools. So it's gonna snap in and you can't pull it out. I hate it sometimes, especially with the Torx or these hex screws. Your tool, your head, your bit is gonna get a little stuck in the screw head. When you pull it out, you're gonna leave your tool in the screw, and you're gonna just you're just gonna be left off with a handle in your hand, which is not very nice. So I love the locking they have. It's very nice, very firm locking, very smooth system here. You just pull up the sleeve and you're good to go again. Yeah, nice. Let's get all these bits out here. Okay, let's see. No, I think they go in the other way. This is part of the fun. Like, usually you'd be opening one of these every day. And just get 1 or 2 bits or something like that, and then you could like slide them into this little pouch nicely and celebrate a little. Yeah, the reason I'm posting this on my keyboard channel, like which is the only channel I have. It's not like I have tons of channels, but the only reason I'm posting this on my channel is because these tools are hopefully pretty perfectly suited for keyboard works. So we're going to be looking into this. Am I missing something here? Let me check. Oh, yeah, this one. This one goes in here. Nice. Okay. This one's the real gem. Unfortunately, it's just got magnet retention here, So yeah, they can't change anything about this. There's nothing on these bits to lock into or to lock onto. So yeah, they're just left with magnet. Wow, but the bits really stand out very far, which is great if you want to get into some screw ports. Oh, this way around. Some nice small Torx bits here. Some small hex bits, very nice. Small hex bits are very useful when working with keyboards. They're kind of popular. These small Torx bits are sometimes used for screw-in stabilizer screws, so also good to have. Okay, and the good thing about these are you can always get more of these bits from cheap sets, for example the iFixit sets or other cheap sets. So I'm not too worried with the choice that's delivered here. I'm very only concerned about this one. Okay, this one goes in like this. Now, then we have check. This one going in like this. That's the way. Okay. This one's supposed to go in like this. Go. And oh wow, they even got stitching in here to show you which one goes where. This one's a magic one, 5.5. I'm gonna have a look at this later. Color coding is also very nice. Look at this. Yeah, I think we're done. There's some Velcro here to make this. Oh no, it's got some Velcro on the back here, and yeah, you can just stick this somewhere so you can put your tool back there. So it just folds neatly like this, and you can just use this to make this like attachable to some place that makes sense to you. Oh, they're giving us an idea. Some advice where to put the Velcro. Like, don't stick it on cardboard and don't stick it on textile fabric. You can stick it on glass, which is good. Yeah, so neat. Yeah, they're really over-engineering stuff, and it's just lovely. Okay, let's take a look at the tools here. Whoops. Ah, this one doesn't hold the tool very well. Yeah, I don't think there's. Yeah, they just sit very loosely on here. That's maybe a flaw here. Just gonna pull this one a little further. Yeah, it's gonna be okay, I guess. So I wanna try these on some screws here. Bit of a drawback is that the PH1 is one of the most common screw heads you're gonna find in keyboards. It's unfortunately on the big bits. I really would like to see this one on the small bit range. Like, hopefully I can find one of those. I should have some sets of these small bits somewhere. I'm gonna look at this later. Let's just check out the set as it is. So that's a nice little PH1, and That's not even a PH1, that's a PH2. So these are some screws I had left over from kits that I built. There's a nice little PH2 here. Yep, we've got some. Let's try this. These are some hex screws. So it's a common hex head that's used. Got nice locking in there, and I really like the length that we get here, which you can really use to dive into the screw ports. And this is going to be like one of the nice ones. Unfortunately, it's a bit thick here, so it's not going to be the universal solution. But this is the bit you're going to need for IBM Model M's screws. So this is a great one to have. Let's check something out. Oh yeah, it's not good. Yeah, it's not going to cut it. We're not going to be able to reach the screws in a Model M here. It's going to work for some Model F keyboards, like for example the XT, the Bigfoot. I think they all got their screws lying flat on the surface. But these sunken in ones, we're going to need a slimmer bit there. Yeah. This one would work, but yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Yeah, so yeah, but I still think we've got like a lot of tools here that you can use to work with keyboards. We got some fine hex here. We've got some PH1, PH2 screws here. We've got some hex bits here. You can always like put in some extra bits. For example, a PH1 slim bit here. Let me try something else. I wanted to check. I think this one, the Duck Viper, came with two different hex ports. I want to try if we get both covered. First of all, let's see if we can get in here. Oh, this one's too big. It's the 2.0. Damn it, yeah. We're probably gonna need, like, you'd probably want to get a 2.5. This is a 2.0 hex bit. 2.5, let me check something. .5. Oh yeah, you're probably gonna want a 2.5. And let's see what's down here. Is this a 2.0? Yeah, these are 2.0 and these are 2.5. 2.5 is a good idea to also have. I think 1.5, 2.0 and 2.5 are great to have if you want to be covered in, for the keyboards. So this is also something I'd recommend, getting a PH1 bit and a 2.5 hex bit to complete this kit. Other than that, this kit will also probably help you through well, probably 80% of the stuff that you're going to be doing at home. Great way to use these bits is also like put them in a screwdriver, like in an electric screwdriver, like this one. This is going to work great with these. These got a little ring in here, which allows the screwdriver to hold them properly, so they lock in, and then you can use them this way. Also very nice. Yeah. So yeah, generally nice recommendation, nice way to get some proper tools in a neat little package that you can just keep in your living room, somewhere hidden on a shelf, And whenever you need to change batteries or tighten a couple of screws or I don't know, open something for repair, this is probably gonna have you covered. It's got the tiny bits which you can like kind of swap a little to your preference. I'm probably not going to be using these the tiny Torxes a lot, and definitely not going to be using the flathead bits here. So I'm going to be swapping these out. So I got plenty of space to put in some of my own bits here. It's a bit of a shame that these don't lock in properly. I've had a different set which came in a similar bag. Oh, damn it! Yeah, yeah, I should be reading these little signs here. They fucking lock into place, but you just have to twist them a little bit. Holy fuck! Talking about over-engineering stuff. God damn it! Yeah, so now they lock into place. You just have to twist them a little bit to unlock them. Damn, you got me. Yeah. So, well, what can I say now? They're really lovely little tool set. The price is amazing for a German-made Wera tools. So, yeah, I hope they're available in your country. And I hope you enjoy this kind of like pre-Christmas treats. Yeah, and I think they're a great way to yeah, I don't know, enjoy the dark and cold time of the year by having a little tool part every morning when you wake up. Well, thanks very much for watching. I hope you had a great time and enjoyed this non totally keyboard related stream. Yeah, have a good time.